uneven hooded eyes to a larger lid space. Hi everyone, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Smitha. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be working with uneven hooded eyes. I'm going to be giving you several tips and tricks on how to do makeup on uneven hooded eyes for every day. So if you're ready, let's begin. I'd like to start this tutorial by saying most of us have uneven eyes and many of us have uneven hooded eyes, so you're not alone. And either way, they're beautiful. You don't have to do anything with them. Just consider yourself lucky because you're able to see. That's the most important part. But because I'm a makeup artist, I'm here to teach you a trick or two on how to make them look more symmetric. As you can see, I have hooded eyes, but my eyes are hooded differently. My left eye has more lid space because I can see a defined duct area which is missing on my right side. So that makes my right eye more hooded than my left. The first tip that I have for you is to raise the arch of your brow just a tad bit, very naturally, on the side where your eye is more hooded. And for that, I'm going to be using the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil, and this is in the shade 6. I'm going to start working on my left brow and I'm going to start filling in the top portion of the brow first. And on my right side where my eye is more hooded, I'm going to very lightly raise the top arch of my brow and I'm going to do it very naturally. And when you do this, your brows look more lifted. In turn, your eyes also look more lifted and less droopy. And now I'm going to fill in the rest of the brows and I'm going to keep it within the borders of the brows, and I'm not going to extend it any longer or make it any thicker because we want to maximize the space between our lash line and the arch of the brows. The next step is to conceal, and I'm going to be using the Milani concealer in the shade 145, which is a true match to my skin tone. You can also use a primer, but try to use a primer that's tinted so it gives you that even base. What the concealer does is it cancels out all the redness and the uneven skin tone and gives you that even base, so it conceals all the shadows. So when you stand at a distance, the lids look pretty much the same. They look even and symmetric. I'm also setting my lids with powder very lightly to prevent the concealer from creasing, and the one that I'm using is Airspun. Now it's time to build a crease and some lid space. As you can see on my left side, my duct area is more defined than my right side, which is completely covered by the hood. I'm going to be using the Bare Necessities palette from Colourpop, and today's makeup is going to be very subtle. It's more like an everyday eye makeup. I'm going to first dip into Hot Gossip. This is a very light brown shade and this is going to be my transition shade. And the brush that I'm using is a small, flat, fluffy brush. Looking straight in the mirror, all I'm going to do is deepen that duct area so it's more visible. I'm working on the left side first because my lid has some definition and it's easier to work on my left side, and I'm going to use that as a reference to work on my right side. Still looking straight in the mirror and using the left side as a reference to balance it out, I'm going to mark 3 points on my right side, 1 in the center and 2 in the corners. All I have to do now is join the dots and deepen the crease. And as you can see, that has clearly given me more definition and lid space, and it looks more symmetric with the left side. And now I'm using a small blending brush to soften the edges and make it look more natural. For my lids to pop, I'm going to be using a lighter matte shade. This is called Tease Me. With a flat shader brush, I'm going to be painting my lids with this eyeshadow as well as carving out the crease to give more definition. I'm going to be using a large blending brush to make sure there's no harsh edges and everything looks seamless and well blended and really soft. Another trick that you can use when you have uneven eyes is rather than using eyeliner, you can use some black eyeshadow in the very outer corners. Because if you use an eyeliner throughout your lash line, you'll have to make one thicker than the other just to balance out the lids. Instead, when you use eyeshadow in the very outer corners, you avoid doing that. Using a nude, white or any light color eye pencil in the very outer corner of your lower waterline will make your eyes look more awake and brighter. And today I'm going to be using a nude eye pencil by Colourpop. Another way to make your eyes look more brighter and more lifted is to give yourself a lash lift. So I'm going to be curling my lashes and applying some mascara, and the one that I'm using is this one from Almay. Let's look at the before one more time. And here is the completed eye look. Because I'm teaching step by step, showing you all the products, it seems a little bit longer, but off camera, it literally takes me less than 5 minutes. To finish up, I'm going to be using this nude lipstick from Deck of Scarlet in Cappuccino. And here's the completed look, just a sweet, simple, everyday look. I hope that was easy enough. Let me know in the comment section below. And if you plan to recreate this look, please don't forget to tag me. My socials are listed down below in the description box along with all the products that I used today. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And if you're new here, please consider subscribing. I love you guys so much and I will see you soon with a brand new one. Bye guys.